Hi, this is Mukul Yudhvir Singh for Economic Times Manufacturing, and today with us we have an individual who is an institution in himself. Please allow me to welcome Mr. Errol Musk.
Okay.
Welcome to the show. I just wanted to understand what motivated you to take a global advisory role at an Indian organization who's into EV chargers as well as renewables.
Well, it seemed an opportunity that I should not lose. When I was asked if I'm interested, I'm an electrical engineer. That the work they're doing is very much in the line of what I've been doing for a long time, and they are right at the cutting edge of it. They're going to expand quite clearly very soon, globally, and so it was a common sense thing to say, yes, I'm very interested to see what you're doing.
You've spent most of your life in a country which is almost similar to India, not in population, but in terms of emerging markets, South Africa, right?
Yes.
How do you see India's prowess when it comes to manufacturing, especially in the clean tech space?
Well, India has the potential to be one of the leading manufacturing countries in the world of everything. In South Africa today, where I live a lot of the time, we rely on Indian medical products almost entirely. So, already India is a major player in the world.
Then, from your perspective, how do you think can India become the center stage or hub of manufacturing, especially around the automotive ecosystem?
Well, it's not doing too bad as it is. So I don't think you need to draw upon yourself that's such a distinction. Why? You're already very much in a player. So no, I think you have a great deal to be proud of. In recent years, the various vehicles that come out of India are seen everywhere. Tata and Mahindra and so on, they're seen everywhere. So I don't think you have a problem.
Interesting. There's a lot of talk around AI, ML, and automation in manufacturing, integrating that. Do you think India should do that more, explore that more?
Well, I think it depends on your situation. If you have a lot of labor available, you don't need to go to AI. If you don't have labor, you might need some AI. If you've got, nothing will produce something as well as human labor, in my opinion. If you've got good human labor, then use it. Don't dispense with it. But AI is the future.
We spoke about technology, but what's the one most interesting thing in EV manufacturing, whether it's EVs, whether it's chargers, batteries? What's the one most interesting thing that excites you the most?
Well, obviously the performance of electric motors outdoes every other kind of motor. So that's impressive. But I think what I find the most interesting is the batteries themselves are very interesting. The storage of electricity is a very fascinating subject. And once we can solve the problems of sodium ion instead of lithium ion, sodium and lithium are the same element in the same column in the periodic table, as you know, and they have the same orbit of electrons in their outer orbits. So they're ultimately the same thing. Sodium is a heavier metal, but once we can build make sodium batteries in mass, the electric vehicle distances that they can travel will go to 1,000 kilometers on a charge.
When you mention sodium batteries, do you think India can lead the world in manufacturing and sodium batteries?
Well, of course it can. It depends. It's whether you want to. If the drive is there, if the intention is there, you can do it. Sure, you can. The brains are here. No problem there. I'm reminded of an Indian boy who wrote to Cambridge and told them that he knows how black holes work. And he was living in an Indian village. And when they got this information at Cambridge, they brought him out from India. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, I'm not. I do not know.
And they made him a professor, and he'd done it all in his village. So the brain power is here,
Okay, one last question. Can you name this person and also tell us that
The name escapes me right now. Everybody else here probably knows the name of the person.
your daughter is also joining us here tomorrow?
Yes.
What are your plans to visit manufacturing sites and
Yes, we want to have a look at everything Servotech's doing, and yeah, that's the most important thing. And my daughter's dealing with Starlink now, and she has a product called Solar Windows, where it's a see-through solar panel, and we're hoping to try and get that being on. We're hoping to do something with that, and then I'm also going to the Temple of Ram, which I'm very interested to do. You know, yeah.
Thank you, Errol.